8. Compare to T3. 15-17. He wisely buys out the opportune time, not acting unreasonably in a wicked time, but perceiving what the will of Jehovah is. F5. 15-20. Col 4. 5, 6. He must develop firm faith and unshakable conviction that God's power is invincible, that His will is certain of success, and that His ability and promise to reward faithfulness are sure. Heb 11. 1, 6. 1 Cor 15. 13, 14, 19. Only in this way can the person make right decisions as to his life course and not be swayed by fear, greed, immoral desire, and other damaging emotions. PR2. 6-16. 3. 21-26. Isra 33. 2, 6. As wisdom personified says, happy is the man that is listening to me by keeping awake at my doors day by day, by watching at the posts of my entrances. For the one finding me will certainly find life, and gets goodwill from Jehovah. But the one missing me is doing violence to his soul. All those intensely hating me are the ones that do love death. P8. 34-36. 13. 14. 24. 13, 14. Wisdom in the heart. Intelligence is obviously a major factor in wisdom, yet the heart, which relates not just to thinking, but to motivation and affection as well, is clearly a more important factor in gaining true wisdom. PS 49. 3, 4. PR 14. 33. See heart. God's servant wants to get sheer wisdom in his secret self, have wise motivation in planning his life course. Compare PS 51. 6, 10. 90. 12. The heart of the wise is at his right hand, that is, ready to help and protect him at critical moments. Compare PS 16. 8. 109. 31. But the heart of the stupid is at his left hand, failing to direct him in the course of wisdom. EC 10. 2, 3. Compare PR 17. 16. Row 1. 21, 22. The truly wise person has trained and disciplined his heart in the way of wisdom. PR 23. 15, 16, 19. 28. 26. It is as though he had written righteous commandments and law upon the tablet of his heart. PR 7. 1-3. 2. 2, 10. Experience and right association. Experience contributes measurably to wisdom. Even Jesus grew in wisdom as he passed through childhood. Lu 2. 52. Moses assigned as chieftains men who were wise and discreet and experienced. Da 1. 13-15. While one learns a measure of wisdom from suffering punishment or by observing others receive it. PR 21. 11. A superior and time-saving way to wisdom is profiting by and learning from the experience of those already wise, preferring their company to that of inexperienced ones. PR 9. 1-6. 13. 20. 22. 17, 18. Compare to CH 9. 7. Older persons are more likely to have such wisdom, particularly those who give evidence of having God's Spirit. Job 32. 7-9. This was illustrated notably at the time of Rehoboam's kingship. 1 Kai 12. 5-16. However, O textoi acute miritra longo, Orman 1195. 13-18. The rod of haughtiness is in the mouth of the foolish one, but the very lips of the wise ones will guard them. They wisely hold back from presumptuous, harsh, or rash speech. PR 14. 3. 17. 27, 28. EC 10. 12-14. From the tongue and lips of the wise comes well thought out, healing, pleasant, beneficial speech. PR 12. 18. 16. 21. EC 12. 9-11. Col 3. 15, 16. And instead of stirring up trouble, they seek to bring calm and to win souls by wise persuasion. PR 11. 30. 15. 1-7. 16. 21-23. 29. 8. Those who become wise in their own eyes, elevating themselves above others, even above God, are worse off than the person who is stupid but does not pretend to be otherwise. PR 26. 5, 12. 12. 15. Such self-assuming persons are too proud to accept correction. PR 3. 7. 15. 12. ISA 5. 20, 21. Paradoxically, both the lazy man and the man who gains riches tend toward this attitude. PR 26. 16. 28. 11. Compare 1T6. 17. But an earring of gold, and an ornament of special gold, is a wise reprover upon the hearing of PR 25. 12. Yes, give a reproof to a wise person and he will love you. PR 9. 8. 15. 31-33. Wisdom in the family. Wisdom builds up a household, not just a building, but the family and its successful life as a unit. PR 24. 3, 4. Compare PR 3. 19, 20. PS 104. 5-24. Wise parents do not hold back the rod and reproof, but by discipline and counsel they protect their children against delinquency. PR 29. 15. The wise wife contributes greatly to the success and happiness of the family. PR 14. 1. 31. 26. Children who wisely submit to parental discipline bring joy and honor to the family, upholding its reputation against slander or accusation, and give proof to others of their father's wisdom and training. PR 10. 1. 13. 1. 15. 20. 23. 24, 25. 27. 11. Witness. See legal case. Wolf Heb. Zediev. Gr. Lycos. A carnivorous animal resembling a dog, a large German shepherd, but having longer legs, larger feet, a broader head, and stronger jaws. It is reported that in Palestine and Syria wolves usually hunt singly or in twos or threes, not in packs. They seek their prey under the cover of darkness, remaining in hiding during the day. Had 1. 8. Zep 3. 3 wolves are fierce, voracious, bold, and greedy, often killing more sheep than they can eat or drag away. The shepherd of ancient times therefore had to be courageous and resourceful to protect the flock from wolves. Joe 10. 12, 13. Most of the scriptural references to the wolf are illustrative. In his deathbed prophecy, Jacob likened his son Benjamin to a wolf, this undoubtedly with reference to the tribe's fighting abilities. G 49. 27. See Benjamin No. 2. The Unscrupulous Princes of Judaism 22. 27. False Prophets Mount 7. 15. Vicious Opposers of the Christian Ministry Mount 10. 16. Lu 10. 3. As well as false teachers that would endanger the Christian congregation from within Act 20. 29, 30, are compared to wolves. In contrast with the well-known despoilings by wolves J 5. 6, the wolf and the lamb are depicted as being at peace during Messiah's rule, feeding together as one. In addition to its application to changes in the lives of people, this prophetic picture doubtless indicates that such peace will prevail among animals. Issa 11. 6. 65. 25. Woman. An adult human female, one beyond the age of puberty. The Hebrew expression for woman is ishmiddle.sha, literally, a female man, which is also rendered wife. Similarly, the Greek term gmiddle.ne is translated both woman and wife. Creation. Before the man Adam ever asked for a human companion, God his creator made provision. after placing Adam in the Garden of Eden and giving him the law respecting the tree of the knowledge of good and bad, Jehovah said, "It is not good for the man to continue by himself. I am going to make a helper for him, as a complement of him." Ge 2:18. He did not oblige the man to go seeking a companion among the animals, but he brought the animals otex to a acute miritra longo. Woman 1196. Reference to her position as a wife. The primary duty of all women in Israel was to serve Jehovah God in true worship. Abigail, who became the wife of David after her good-for-nothing husband Nabal died, was an example of this. Even though Nabal took a bad course, refusing to use his material goods to help David, the anointed of Jehovah, Abigail realized that she, as Nabal's wife, was not obligated to follow her husband in such action contrary to Jehovah's will. Jehovah blessed her when her assisting his anointed one showed her persistence in right worship. 1 Sir 25. 23-31, 39-42. Secondarily, the woman was to obey her husband. She was responsible to work hard for the good of the household and to bring honor to her husbandly head. This would bring the greatest glory to her. Proverbs 14:1 says, "The truly wise woman has built up her house, but the foolish one tears it down with her own hands." She should always speak well of her husband and increase the respect of others for him, and he should be able to take pride in her. A capable wife is a crown to her owner, but as rottenness in his bones is she that acts shamefully. PR 12. For the honorable position and the privileges she has as a wife, together with the blessings to her because of faithfulness, industriousness, and wisdom, are described in Proverbs chapter 31. See wife. A Hebrew woman who was a mother had much to do with the training of her children in righteousness, respectfulness, and industriousness, and often did much in counseling and influencing older sons for good. Ge 27. 5-10.